Welcome to physics class and your teacher Black Adam. We have we first have to draw the compass, north, south, east, west, and then we check the coordinates. Let's say east 50 kilometers, so we write east on the x-axis, and then north at 30 kilometer. So that is north for 30 kilometer, just checking on the scale up there, so it's 50 kilometer, and then we have 30 kilometer, and then it says it moves 30 degrees east of north, so we take north as our reference, east of that with comparison to north 30 degrees, but we measure our angles based on from east. So that's x-axis, then that will be 90 minus 30, that's 60 degrees. So we have x component, we have y component, and then we have the c component, which is the r component. So a component will be 50 kilometer east, so that will be I for east, and then we have that's x component, and then we have b there, which is 30 kilometer north, so that's vertical component, and then that is j for vertical, meaning that it's a vector going up, and then we have c. So c is a combination of both vertical and horizontal, so that meaning that we have 25 kilometer, and then for x component that's cos 60 degrees, plus we have 225 kilometer, sine for the vertical one, sine 60 degrees, and then we group up together, the x component group together and the y component, we group them together. So a will be the x component will be 50 kilometer, let me just say if you cut the kilometer out, plus that would be 25 cos 60, so we're combining the other vectors, grouping them together, plus the vertical component will be 30 kilometer, which means 30 j plus 25 kilometer sine 60 to get the equivalence of the vertical component. And then from there, what we do, we use the calculator. It's 50 there, okay, that would be 62.5 if you add that part, and if you add all of that, 30 plus 25 sine 60 gives us 51.7, and then we need to find the resultant vector. So the resultant vector will be the root of the squares of both vectors, so that be x component there squared plus the y component, which is 51.7 squared, that one as well, that's 51.7, that's y, and that will give you 81.11, so that will be 81 kilometer. So that is our answer. So now we answered one part of the question. The other says what is the magnitude. So using the magnitude, we have the angle and the total distance from its starting point. So theta is going to be 10 inverse of 10, which means it is the y, which is 51.7 over the x, which is 52.5. So second function 10 of that gives us 39.59 degrees. So rounding that off will give us 40 degrees. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to follow or subscribe. Thank you. This is your teacher Black Adam.